All right, guys, we are back. 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 We should be G to G. Like I said, it was connected to the drivers. Absolutely connected to the drivers. So we are good now. Hello. 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 Guys, tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me. It's only one coin. It'll boost the live and push us out to the FYP. And also, knock out the daily gift goal. Knock out the daily gift goal, please and thank you. Please and thank you. All right. We are good. Yeah, that's right. New setup. New setup. New setup. Who this? We are good across the board, guys. We're going to go ahead and get started here in just one moment. But again, as we do so, tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me. It's only one coin. I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift goal to these little 1-cent gift goals. It'll help boost the live. It'll help boost the live. All right. All right, guys, keep tapping the screen. Let's get the likes up to 8,000 likes. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We are only looking for some debates. If you are friendly, tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me. It's only one coin. It will definitely help boost the live and push us out to the FYP. And you guys know how we do it. Since we had to hit that quick reset, let's do it again.
You stepped in the box, now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here, you better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in shame. One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats and get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit. Yeah, step in if you dare. Truth hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. I don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat. You talk slick, but you ain't got source. Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force. I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call. You slip once, I'm snatching it all. Yeah. Step in if you dare. You dare. Hit hard like a punch in the air. Punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. Yeah. One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield. Nope. Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. Step in if you dare. Hit hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no.
You guys said the guess was good for everyone else, so it's a me thing. It's a me thing. Got it.
Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. Yeah. This ain't a safe place. This a flame space. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana.
Guys, welcome back. We are back. We were able to get everything squared away. Like I said, it was an issue with the drivers, but we got the drivers set. We're G to G. So only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We are only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Yeah, they're trying to troll. So, oh, we can't hear you now. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Anyway, like I said, thank you for the crown or the heart me. Guys, enemy of the states, enemy of the state, MAGA, Trump supporter, you guys are enemies of the state. Without a doubt. You guys have let our country go to shit. It's your fault. It's literally your fault. But it's more than just MAGA. It's more than just MAGA. It's the billionaires. The billionaires have sucked the country dry. But moderate Democrats have absolutely allowed them to do so. Moderate Democrats are the ones that are standing in the way of progress. Thank you for the shade. Let's be completely honest. The reason why MAGA, Trump, like the reason why they're able to do the things they're able to do is because of moderate Democrats. It's not a question. These so-called alpha males, they're absolutely the people that's enemy of the state. The toxic masculinity that they're trying to portray is harmful to everyone, especially those people who don't understand like what it's really about. Super harmful. And last but not least, fragile white men. And I'm sure at some point we're going to get a bunch of fragile white men up here to whine, cry, complain, moan, do all those things because that's what they do. But it rests at their feet. Because if you take a look at the history of our country, fragile white men have always been the ones, quote unquote, leading the country. They weren't really leading the country. They were only looking out for themselves. And that's what it's about. So again, only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We are only looking for some debates. If you are a friendly, tap the screen, share live. If you're over on the tubes, hit that thumbs up. And like I said before, it used to be, oh, if you're over on TikTok and you disagree, get in a box. Well, no, not anymore. Not anymore, because this smoke is no longer mutually exclusive to TikTok. This smoke is for everyone. So YouTube, just drop that link in the chat. If you're over on YouTube and you disagree with anything on the background, or if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. All you gotta do is click that link. All you gotta do is click that link. Let's see if they actually do it. Hey, Vivian. Let's see if they actually do it. Because they always run their mouths over there, but they absolutely never come over here. This is the time now. Let's see if they're willing to get in the box. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We are only looking for some debates. I see there's someone, Aaron is in the request. You can go ahead and leave. You can absolutely go ahead and leave. There's no way in hell I'm letting you up here with that profile picture. Because I know for a fact, as soon as you get in here, the first thing that you're going to do is fucking slur. That's the first thing you're going to do. Got it. I can fix that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I low-key disagree with the moderate Democrats, but I'm a liberal. Okay, get in the box. Get in the box. If you disagree with that, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates. You know, like if you disagree, come and tell me why. I think it also depends on what your phone, if it's cut off or not. LC, hi. Are you a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background? Yeah, I don't fucking care about you being a troll. I have no interest in a troll. Don't play in my face. It's Black History Month. Don't play in my face. What are we doing? What are we doing? Only request up if you're a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We are only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We are only looking for some debates. Yeah, Aaron. Yeah, I'm gonna kick you out of the request again. You're not coming up here. Like that PFP is wild, and the only thing you plan on doing is slurring. The only thing you plan on doing is slurring, and you absolutely cannot come over. I kicked him. For the people on YouTube saying you can't hear the guests, I kicked him. I kicked him super quick. There's nothing for you to hear. I promise you, there was nothing for you to hear. It was just a troll. And we're not doing trolls. Hi, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with something on the background? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we can definitely get into that, and I can for sure tell you what I think about that. Quick question though, before we go too far. Do you know who I am? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, listen, if you know who I am and what we do, let me go ahead and get this thing rolling. Let's do a quick proper introduction to who I am and what this is. 1 second.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters or anyone that disagrees with anything on the background. I am Santana, and guys, get in the box. If you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background, get in the box. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. If you are a friendly, tap the screen, share the live, do all the wonderful things. Send your daily heart me. It's only 1 coin. It will boost the live and push us out to the FYP. And also, I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift code to these little 1-cent gift codes. YouTube, I know what's happening over there. Give me 2 seconds. I promise you I'll have you all squared away. But in the meantime, in between time, all right. So you said that you are a centrist, right? That's what you said? Left-leaning centrist. How so? What do you consider to be liberal about you? Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, okay. Weak? The Democratic Party is weak? Yeah, they absolutely are. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm.
You know.
Okay. So I guess the question I have for you is the big thing that we know for sure is that there keeps being a back and forth, right? A tug of war when it comes to the power and control within our country. What role do you think that
Yeah.
moderate Democrats have played within that tug of war?
Um, you know, playing the middle ground, keeping the peace, devil's advocate kind of thing. They understand both sides and they can bring people together, kind of thing. I don't want to, because it's not left versus right. It's bottom versus up. Oh, there's
Okay,
only
sorry about that.
800
YouTube, we
people
should
in the
be all
live.
good. I just double checked. The sound is there now. You should be able to hear the guests. All right, really quick, just for YouTube,
Hi,
because I had to
YouTube.
fix that. Can you tell them one more time what's your position? You said that you are someone that is a centrist. So tell them one more time, just a really quick recap. We got the sound going again.
Okay, so a centralist, as in I understand both sides. There are a great many things I don't agree with on the right side, but I understand where they come from. I want to be a middle ground to bring people together. It's not left versus right. It's always been bottom versus top, And so I always wanted to be there to. I want to be the middle person. I don't want to choose a side and then fight your brothers and sisters. It's about coming together.
Okay. So, question: how do you come together with fascists?
Well, there's definitely always a far right. I get that, but there's nothing right about fascism. Definitely not.
You mean right as like right and wrong, or right as in right and left?
As in right and wrong. There's nothing right about fascism, as in there's nothing correct about it.
Okay.
But that's a far right ideology I don't agree with. I definitely don't agree with the right, but I can understand where they get their conservative values.
Yeah. So the point that I'm at, right, is if we were talking about like any other normal situation, if we were talking about like respectability politics and all this other stuff, like maybe, but the right is completely filled with Nazis, not only Nazis, but like
Oh, yeah,
white
you're absolutely
nationalists and
right.
things like that. But they're also a group of people who are trying to actively destroy the country. Now, the issue that I have with the moderate Democrats is not only the fact that they are not pushing back and fighting fascism the way that they should, even more than that, they are the ones that continue to allow them to gain power, gain control, and even more, they're keeping us from achieving the things that we deserve, right? I mean, think about it. When the Affordable Care Act was passed, that was supposed to be the stepping stone to universal health care. But the lack of strength when it comes to those quote unquote moderate Democrats, those ones that are in the middle, those ones that want to reach across the aisle, those are the ones that have stopped us from being able to get universal health care, because they either, one, feel like, well, we have to negotiate with the Republicans, or two, they have a lot of corporate PAC money, and since they have a lot of corporate PAC money, they don't really care about American citizens. So if you can sit here and say that today, right now, that you're good with not only where we are in the country, but you support any of those leaders that like Chuck Schumer, Hakeem Jeffries, like any of those establishment Democrats, then like you're the problem. And not just in the sense of like, hey, we got fucking fascists that someone needs to put a stop to the fascism, but also like we need progression within the country, and you're holding it up.
Okay, I do agree. I think we're in a horrible place in our country. I want to see massive changes, and universal health care is something I absolutely agree with. I want to see universal health care in my lifetime. I really do. I want to see massive changes. So I agree with you, but so what you want me to call myself a left, like a Democrat, right? You don't want me to be moderate.
Well, I mean, I don't care what you call yourself. It's not about necessarily what you call yourself. It's about, listen, it's not what they call you, it's what you answer to, right? And the point that I'm trying to get across is, like, the actions that you should be striving for should be actions of progression. And if we're not actively fighting fascism, then we're letting fascism win. And so that's the point that I'm getting across. Like, we have to actively fight against fascism, and we can't be someone that's sitting idly by. Like that's the
and I agree with you. I go to every local protest. I'm always out there. I take my grandma. She's an amazing person, and she is very much a democratic liberal person. I love her so much. And I take my wife. And I've gone to all of the local ones here in Utah. Even up in Salt Lake City and all the areas. So, but I just never wanted to call myself one side or the other. I mean, I'm definitely left leaning, but I don't know. It's not really an argument against anything we have to say, I suppose.
I'll say this. Like, again, any other situation, like maybe we could talk about being around and all this other stuff. But where we are today is like our country's in jeopardy. Our human rights are in jeopardy. Like literally, this administration is putting our children's future in jeopardy. And anyone that is willing to like try to play respectability politics, they're lost. And that's a problem. So again, that's where we are, and we got to get to that point. But listen, I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down, especially because I hear the puppy in the background and also the other sound.
Yeah, sorry.
So I'm gonna let you go. I appreciate you coming.
Okay, sorry about that.
No worries.
Love you.
Thank you. Love you more. Have a good one.
All right, see ya.
It's only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter or if you disagree with anything on the background. We're only looking for some debates. And also YouTube, don't sit over there and run your mouth, because no one's in the request on YouTube. There's not one person who's grabbed that link, and I'm dropping it again. There's not one person on YouTube yet that has the testicular fortitude to get in the box. Anyway,
hi, Santana.
John, are you a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background?
No, but I just felt so bad for you yesterday. I love watching you.
I appreciate you. Thank you. But guys, please respect the boundaries of the live. Please. I appreciate you so much. I do. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter, though, or if you disagree with anything on the background. We're looking for some debates. We want to go ahead and get these debates going. And I appreciate the hell out of you. I do. But please, only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. If you're friendly, do all the wonderful things, right? Tap the screen, share the live. It looks like our likes are currently at 39,000 likes. Let's get the likes up to 50,000 likes. Also, can we knock out the daily gift goal? It's a little pink heart puff, and send your daily heart me. It's only one coin. That'll boost the live. And last but not least, repost the live, right? Repost the live. That's huge. So make sure that we're doing those things. Again, only request up if you are a Trump supporter or disagree with anything on the background. We are only looking for some debates. Walking, how are you?
Shoot. Can you hear me okay, or is it bad? My AirPods suck sometimes.
It's okay, but it's kind of muffly and shuffly.
All right. Yeah. Shut them off. Hang on. I thought so. All right. There we go.
One second. Check here.
Any better? Is that good?
No, I still hear like a lot of rustling and shuffling.
Okay. That should be better.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry
Well,
about
now
that.
you have a little bit of an echo.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I don't hear it
Still
anymore.
me? Okay. All right. I've been in my past. I was a moderate Dem. I was curious. I missed some of what that last guy said. Like, do you have like a particular position, like a good example of something that moderate Dems or people who are sitting on the fence say that you just can't stand, or like we can't compromise on this?
Yeah, human
Like,
rights. Like
okay, like what?
literally human rights. The actual the premise that we allowed this administration and Donald Trump to put uh, like Supreme Court justices in place that actually overturned Roe, and instead of
Yeah.
actually continuing to make sure that like Roe was a something that was the
Yeah.
focus, and Roe was the point that protected women's rights, but for some reason
Mhm.
they didn't push hard enough or whatever. Like they
Yeah.
allowed the conservatives to achieve something that's massive. So like the
Yeah.
whole point of we got to meet in the middle. Like I can meet in the
Mhm.
middle on some things, right? I can meet in the middle
Yeah.
on like an actual spending
Yeah.
budget or spending bill, whatever. I can't meet in the middle on human rights. Like
Yeah.
I can't do that. So
Yeah. And that's the problem is, I mean, when it comes to abortion, it's not like you can abort only half the kid. You know, there really is no compromise. Either the unborn, either the unborn is a person and they have human rights, or they don't, and that's the real question. So I mean,
well, that's not a
let me ask
question
you
for
this.
me, and that's not even a place that I want to like necessarily go
Yeah.
down. I mean, it's because it's
Yeah.
healthcare for women, but that's human rights. But
Yeah.
again, like the whole point is that moderate Democrats have held the country back from overall progression because they want to play
Okay.
respectability politics. I'll take Joe Biden for example, right? Joe Biden was one of the most consequential presidents in United States history, right? Not only because
All
of
right.
his actual legislation that he passed. He passed some of the most monumental bipartisan legislation ever, right? But then he also
Yeah.
appointed the first black woman Supreme Court justice. He had the first black woman as his vice president, and he
Sure.
did like amazing things. He helped our country recover from an economic collapse due to a pandemic. But what happened was, one, he spent too much time trying to meet middle ground, right? And that's why the bipartisan border bill, which started the first month that he was in office, it made it all the way to the finish line, and Donald Trump was able to subvert it. And then also number
Yeah.
two, the fact that Donald Trump is back in power, I lay that on the shoulders of Joe Biden and the fact that the Democratic Party doesn't know how to, one, brag, or two, listen to their constituents. Like those
Yeah.
things are the reasons why moderate Democrats have continued to hold us back.
Okay. Um, so it's just a matter of you view the moderate Dems as just going like we're trying to take the steps are too small. We need to take big steps. Is that kind of broadly what you're getting at?
Moderate Democrats are Republicans. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay. Okay.
They're like they can try to hold the title of Democrat, but they're Republicans.
Yeah.
Like like John Fetterman. He calls himself a quote
Yeah.
unquote moderate Democrat, but he's literally on Fox News talking about how the Republicans can win Texas. Like that's someone who just wants the title of a Democrat while upholding Republican values.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a bunch of his appearances on Fox News, but some of the things he speaks on, I don't feel like squarely fit with the paradigm you're putting here. Like for example, he's very pro-Israel. I don't see being
That's a
pro-Israel
moderate
as
Democrat position.
I mean, what's wrong with being pro-Israel?
Israel is a terrorist state. Bibi Netanyahu is a war criminal, and free Palestine until it's backwards. That's what's wrong.
Okay. I mean, that's fine, but I mean, that's not a political issue. That's just a personal opinion on the
That's
matter.
absolutely a political issue. There's a genocide occurring in Gaza, and the fact that they
There
keep
is.
sending funding to Israel to create more bombs to kill babies, that's like, what are we doing? Like, and the fact that we send so much aid money to support Israel as a whole versus like putting it into what should be helping Americans. So like, yeah, you can talk about like the amount of money that we give, Israel and all this other crap, but like they're literally killing people in Gaza. So I don't know what you want me to say with that. Like the Bibi Netanyahu is literally a war criminal. He has a international warrant out for his arrest. So like this isn't something that's controversial that I'm saying. It's just the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but those organizations are very heavily politicized. I'm sorry,
The ICC is heavily politicized.
if Israel was really trying to
just
commit
to
a
make sure I have this
genocide,
correct, you're saying the ICC is heavily politicized.
Yes, it is. It's very heavily
How's the
politicized.
ICC heavily politicized? Help me understand.
How many times have they gone after Israel for doing things, and how many times have they not gone after actual terrorists in other countries, including in Palestine, the West Bank?
Yeah,
in the West Bank
because
and Gaza.
when you talk about an actual different, like that's absolutely different when you talk about an actual governmental body, and the actual governmental body of Israel is like what we're talking about. And they go after those people, and yes, they go after international criminals. But for you to sit here and say that it's political, like again, Israel has been not only attacking other countries in the area. Israel is now strong arming the U.S. Like Bibi Netanyahu is trash talking the quote unquote West because they're not exactly doing what they want them to do. So like that entire premise is insane.
Not trash talking Trump. Okay, the Palestinian Authority right now,
the West and the U.S. They're just not saying our names correctly.
Do you acknowledge that the Palestinian Authority is a terrorist organization by your own standard? Do you acknowledge
Hamas?
That? No, Palestinian Authority.
What do you mean?
Palestinian Authority right now pays stipends to people martyred from committing terrorist attacks. They're doing that right now. Dude, that is everywhere. Everybody acknowledges it.
No. Where are you getting this
from? Are you denying the Palestinian Authority does not pay stipends?
Where are you? I'm not denying shit. I'm saying, where are you getting this from?
It's a fact.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, if it's a fact, go ahead and grab that source for me. I'm going to thank a couple of people while you actually grab that source for me, because I love facts. I love facts, especially a facts raid. W's in the chat for facts raid. W's in the chat for facts raid, guys. Welcome in. Tap the screen, share the live, send your daily heart me. I'm going to go ahead and mute you. It's only one coin to boost the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 100,000 likes. Also, guys, hit that follow button. This is the backup account. This is where we're going to be doing more debates. We only got 14 new followers so far on this stream with about 1,000 people watching. I know there's more than 14 people that have not hit that follow button, so go ahead and hit that follow button. Also, let's see. Let me get here because that's not a good way to look at it. I need to be able to see this. Sorry, guys. I got some thank yous to get to, and I want to make sure that I'm hitting the YouTube super chats first. So let me pop over here. Got a bunch of W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Renegade for the $2 super chat to say, thank you for the horizontal format. I can multitask now. Yeah, no doubt. I'm also going to make sure that I pump that the mobile view as well. W's in the chat for Never Trump for the $1.99 super chat to say, this may be harsh, but centralists are cowards. That's not harsh. That's the truth. W's in the chat for Renegade for this $2 super chat to say, if you stand for nothing, Burr, you will fall for anything. Exactly. W's in the chat for Nick for the $4.99 super chat to say, it might just be me, but on YouTube the guest seems way louder than you. Happy Friday, though, man. I'll listen. I tried to check and it seems like they're okay, but maybe it's off. If there's someone over in if one of my mods over on YouTube, if you can like turn your volume all the way up when next time Walking starts talking, and drop a message and let me know if not in the YouTube chat but in the mod chat or whatever, and let me know if it's a him issue or me issue or whatever the case may be. W's in the chat for Jalen for the $2 donation saying, good morning, love the new setup, have a great day, friend. Thank you. I worked super hard on this. Literally, I worked 24 hours on the sound. Not even joking. W's in the chat for Shakira, who sent a $5 donation and just sent a crown and a brown heart. Thank you so much. W's in the chat for Jana. Hey, Jana, who sent a $20 donation. Said, love the new setup. Supreme Court rules that Donald Trump does not have the power to impose tariffs today. They did. That was massive. W's in the chat for Mary for the $10 donation saying, love you, Santana. You're amazing. Love the discussion of this topic, especially alpha males. I don't agree on this, but I have experience with you, but I love you and you're amazing. Thank you for all that you do. Yeah, I love you more, and I can't wait to have that conversation. W's in chat for Heather for the $10 daily hugs. ×2. Missed you yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was frustrating. I'm sorry, guys. W's in chat for Tom for the $10 donation saying, my eyeballs love the new setup. So much more aesthetically pleasing. I'm trying. I promise you I'm trying. W's in the chat for Dustin for the $5 donation saying, your TikTok background is partially cut off. Yeah, it depends on your phone. It depends on your phone. I have a couple of different devices here. And like on the Android devices, it's not cut off. But I'm sorry, on the Apple devices, it's not cut off. But on the Android devices, it is cut off. So I think it depends on your phone. But W's in the chat for all the donos, guys. If anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're on YouTube, you can send a super chat, and I will read that out. All right, Walking, you have a source for that claim, or are we letting that claim go?
It's I posted in the chat. I just dropped it again.
Yeah, just don't worry about posting in the chat. Just tell me what it is. What's the name of the source?
I'm just gonna be straight with you. I was surprised I'm not finding more concrete sources, so I might have to do a little more digging on that. I'm pretty damn sure that they do that, though.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna let this source go. All good. I'm good with letting that source go.
It's fine. It's fine. But I mean, I don't want to take over it'd take too damn long to read. I mean, it'd take hours to rehash exactly what's gone on between Palestinians and Israel.
Yeah, that's not the point of the debate at all. Like that's literally not the point of the debate at all. The point of the debate is, I mean, I know you were trying to talk about moderate Democrats, and the only reason I let you talk about that for half a second is because you and I have talked multiple times, so I know what you're about. But that's not even your topic. Yep. That's the topic for the libs. If you really, I'm gonna check that out. If you take a look at the other points on the background, I would love to talk to you about any of those other points, but as far as like the enemies of the state.
I mean, it feels like, and this is just a feel. I don't have facts on this. It feels like the
got it.
Yeah, the whole billionaire. We've talked about billionaires before. I don't remember this intense hatred for billionaires in the past. It feels like that's just kind of creeped up recently. Do you feel the same way, or do you think I'm off?
Say it one more time.
Do you feel like on the left side of the aisle, the antipathy towards billionaires has really spiked in recent years? Do you think that's true, or has it always been that way?
It's always been that way, but like, the people that are bootlicking the billionaires are the people on the right. Like that's the people that we have the problem with right now, because the people on the right, for some reason, like continue to cape for the billionaires. And not just cape for the billionaires. Like we keep talking about increasing like corporate taxes and all this other stuff. And they're like, nah, we don't want no more tax money. We want them to have all the money. And then you got fucking Palantir, who made $1.5 billion in income last year and paid $0 in taxes after receiving a $10 billion contract from the government. Like that shit's insane.
I mean, you can cite those stats all day long. At the end of the day, the real question is that what's the best overall deal these billionaires make to have their businesses? Because at the end of the day, if let's say you only get $1 million from $1 billion company, but then some other country says, hey, you can run it over here and we'll only charge you $500, and then they leave. Okay, you can say that the $1 million that you were making was a bad deal, but if they leave, that's $1 million you don't have. So it's like
no. Again, see, this is the excuse that you guys try to use to continue to bootlick for like billionaires, and that's weird. I mean, like the point that I'm making is that people supposed to pay their taxes, right? And billionaires paying like disproportionate taxes is fucking insane. Businesses paying disproportionate taxes is insane. I mean, like you can take a look at the fact that Palantir paid $0 in taxes. The company $0 in taxes after making 1.5 billion. Right, that's fucking crazy. Mm-hmm. Or you can talk about Jeff Bezos, who in 2024 paid I think it was $2.4 billion in personal taxes, but like equivalent to his wealth, it was literally nothing. It's like someone, I did the math on it. With the 2.4 billion that Jeff Bezos paid in taxes, it sounds like a big number, but for someone who made $100,000, the percentage of Jeff Bezos to that person would be like that person who made $100,000 paying $300 in taxes. I'm sorry, it's 3,000. I apologize. $3,000 in taxes. Like how does that sound? If you make $100 million, I'm sorry, $100,000, and you only pay $3,000 in taxes, how does that make sense?
I mean, let's face it. The real question is, how do you make the most money and have the most economic growth and have the most prosperity? And trying to set and just arbitrarily picking certain stats doesn't really help anything.
I'm not arbitrarily picking stats. I'm literally calling them out.
Here's my point. My point is that let's say that you manage to double, triple, quadruple the amount of tax that, say, a Jeff Bezos has to pay. Like you changed the law, and he has to pay, 2, 3, 4x, 10x what he's currently paying. You would recognize at some point he's just going to say, "All right, I'm taking my business elsewhere." Like there's a point where he says it's not worth it to stay here, and he goes somewhere else. You acknowledge this, right?
He's not. The funny thing about all of this, right, is these businesses that move out of the country don't move out of the country because of taxes. They move out of the country because they're trying to maximize profit. They want to pay cheaper labor costs, and so that's why they move out of the country. It's not because like, oh, we're actually disproportionately taxing them and whatever. Like they continue to get tax breaks over and over and over and over and over. That's not the thing. Like that's not even close to being true. Even if you take a look, hey, after the Great Depression,
that's called the market economy, man.
After the Great Depression, what was the biggest key to us creating, thank you for the corgi, the strongest middle class that we've ever had within United States history? What caused that?
World War II and Europe being utterly decimated. That's what created it.
No. The highest tax
that's exactly
rate,
what created it.
Literally the highest tax rate on